Hey everyone, this video is an Indian themed video and it's something that I've been wanting to do for an extremely long time because I'm very much into the Indian culture and I just feel such a connection with it and with a lot of its things I just feel sort of an attachment to it. So I wanted to show a few things that I find of interest to me and hopefully will be up to you as well. And provide some great sounds as well. So I will begin the video first with showing the first item, which is this lotus leaf shaped bowl. And it's very delicate and fragile. Already see some pre-damage done to it during shipping, and the first time I touched this actually a few pieces crumbled and it's already beginning to crumble as I speak. The point of this bowl is to light incense in it. So you can grab any incense box. This is the sandalwood I used in my divination video. So I'm just going to grab one as an example. Plop it right in the hole of the lotus bowl, and that's how it will burn. And so that is what you will do. But oh my, what is this on the bottom? It's a description tab. Let's see what it says. The stone lotus bowl. Crafted in Indonesia, our stunning 5-inch stone lotus incense bowl pays tribute to beloved lotus flowers with blooming petals, handcrafted of stone and resin. For thousands of years, the lotus flower has been considered a symbol of beauty and virtue in Asian culture. Use as a pretty paperweight or give as a thoughtful gift. The details and dimensions says it's handcrafted of stone and resin and it's made in India. It has a 5-inch diameter and 2-inch in height. So 2 inches and 5 inches. The next item I'm going to show is a Talla Bell. And this huge bell very, very metallic. It has this gold painted shimmer, almost copper looking detail on the exterior. I'm holding it by this so it doesn't make any noise, but there's a tab here. I'm going to read you the description of it. It says, the handcrafted Talla Bell is handcrafted in the small village of Behat, India. This iron Talla Bell is a beautiful decor piece that also produces a serene sound The Razai finish is exclusive to the region. The tab has this nice rope here to hold it by. You can see the bottom if you want. It has this wooden piece that's used and hung so that the bell can gong. So I will try to gong it right now. That's how it's like. And this set actually comes with 2 bells, but I'm going to show you the other one for a purpose. I feel something on the bottom of the bell. It's another description tab. Let's see what it says. The Oversized Talla Bell. Handcrafted in Behat, India, an ancient town known for its artisan community, this iron Talla cow bell is a beautiful decor piece that also produces a serene sound. During a finishing process called rasha, the bells are sprinkled with glass powder and brass, covered with a pulp of clay and jute, and fired for 12 hours. After cooling in water, the blackened clay is removed, leaving a golden patina that ages beautifully. For the details and dimensions, it's crafted of iron and rope with a wood clanger. Due to handcrafting, slight variations may occur. Available in small, medium, large, extra and extra large sizes, sold separately and made in India. This is the small, so this is the smallest of them. So imagine the largest one. The extra large is 18 inches, extra large is 16-inch diameter, large is 14-inch diameter, medium is 12-inch, and small is 10-inch. So this is 10 inches. And again, that's pretty big for the smallest one. Imagine the largest one. It's pretty huge. So I'm just gonna gong it one more time, I guess. Are different in each bell. Textures vary greatly. The next thing I'm going to show is this terracotta bowl. And I found this so interesting because when I first bought it, I thought it was just decoration, which it is in a sense. But I did not know of its history, nor of its origins. So I got curious, and was hoping to figure out what it meant. I expected this bowl to be a lot smaller than it really was. So, the tab here says it's a terracotta hand-painted bowl. It is a earthen terracotta bowls are hand-painted to be used for decorative purposes. So this piece is only for decorative purposes. Originally, these were used to store and keep water cool for long periods of time. I found that really fascinating that they did that with these bowls and how they managed to keep the water so cool for long periods of time. What is this on the inside? Let's see. It's another description tab. The hand-painted Urali Terracotta Bowl. Add our hand-painted Urali Terracotta Bowl to your eclectic decor for a look that captures the spirit of India. Painstakingly handcrafted in Urali, India, by artisans using age-old traditions, our bowl is inspired by ancient water-cooling tools that are still in use today. I'm not surprised. India has great history, details, and dimensions. Crafted of hand-painted terracotta, due to handcrafting, slight variation may occur. World market exclusive. That's where I got this from. And made in India. 10.5 inches in width and 5.5 inches in height. 10.5, 5.5. So it's pretty large. I mean, if you think about it, the bell was 10 inches in height. So just imagine about the same size as the bell. This next piece my mom found and bought. It is an Indian shoe. And I don't know much else about it. It's most likely hand-painted again. It's just a decorative piece. It's not an actual shoe, but besides this tab, I don't know much else about the shoe. So I'm going to read it to you. From India to you. Indian artisans handcraft unique pieces that celebrate vibrant colors, an exotic culture, and a history that spans centuries. Enjoy a bit of this magnificence in your own home. And apparently this is from World Traveler. Our World Traveler initiative bridges the gap between artisan and consumer. These partnerships provide needed income for artisans around the world and create an international marketplace of globally sourced collections direct to you. So, that's that. It's just very cool. Definitely support the makers who make these things, but it takes a lot of hard work and time. And I respect each and every person who does it. I just like the kind of like mosaic imitation here. And the swirls. Very colorful culture. Absolutely, it shows in all their clothing. I respect these people highly. So, next thing I'm going to show is this chest. And again, similar colors. There's a pattern here. I get to see all of that. This is most likely hand painted again due to the little bumps and lumps I feel from the paints and the exterior craft. This is mostly for decorative purposes, but you can use it for storage as well. Lifting up the latch and then pulling up. And you can store quite a bit inside. As you can see, this drops all the way down like that. And what do we have here? Another description tab. So, let's see what it says. The Painted Anchita Trunk. Add the mystique of the Khyber Pass to your decor with our Painted Anchita Trunk. Handcrafted in India, this exotic statement piece is also a perfect way to stylishly store your things, with the spirit of the beloved elephant reflected in the skilled artistry of this Anchita design. This trunk is truly as special as it is affordable. I don't quite understand the elephant part of this. Maybe this looks like a pattern that they would put on the elephants to wear, as in clothing, but I know elephants are a really big thing there, but I'll explain that in a bit as well. Details and dimensions: handcrafted of wood and metal, limited availability, made in India, 6 inches in width. I'm assuming that this is the width. 7.65 inches in length and 6 inches in height. Okay, just tapping with this. Now onto the elephants portion. This is one of the elephants I find lying around in my house. It says made in India, of course. I think this was hand painted as well. It should be. I mean, you can tell by the gold plated and red details going on in this wooden piece. There's many different elephant pieces you can find around any big name store worldwide, but this is just one of them. I'm going to show you another one. This is a great one. You can use this in your home to remove evils. Again, this looks hand painted. I like the finishing touches, the beads, the shimmer, and if the sunlight hits at a certain angle right on these, it will light up your whole room with diamond-shaped sparkles. So that's beautiful. That's happened before. It looks amazing. There's even something on the inside of this. Probably for protection. This is another piece that I find in our house. Yes, just making sure. Also made in India. This, I guess, is the pedestal for persons to sit on the elephant to travel. And this has to be my favorite one. Just because it's big and has great painted detail and structure. I like how the elephant has the little, movement here. Looks like it's moving. Has the cloth covering the elephant, especially over the head, to protect it during its travels. Has the bracelet here. Teeth, as they all show. But very cool. Very cool Asian elephant. I find them really fascinating. They're not like elephants you see at the zoo. But this final piece is an elephant sitting on a stand. And I like its detail. It looks like it could be a candle holder, but it's not. It's just a quite heavy piece. It has a bunch of intricate details and carvings. I don't know how they carve these hard objects. It's just really interesting to learn about. And what do we have here? elephant is sitting on another description tab. But this used to be glued together, now it kind of just came off. So that's that. Let me open it up. And this is talking about all of the elephants in general and their meanings behind it. So, elephant symbolism in India is used in the entryway of temples and in places of business. That's where they're mostly located. The representation of elephants in general are perfect wisdom, remover of obstacles, bestower of prosperity, and the patron of literature. It can also represent royalty, power, fertility, longevity, and more. Very cool. So I'm going to put this buddy back, and I'm going to show you two more things you can see behind me. One of them I will take out right now. This is elephant string. You can hang it anywhere by this string. It has a little description tab here. But these are all handcrafted. So much detail, and really it takes a lot of work to make these. I can imagine focus and patience. And each one of these has a little bell at the tip. And I like the different colored beads here in between each. I think it really adds to the piece. And I like the pattern as well, how it goes pink, red, green, red, purple, red. I really like the color red, by the way. But the tab says, this is an assorted fabric hanging chicks, and it's made in Rajasthan, which, if you can see on the tab, is in this part of India, northwest. These hanging strings are inspired from the traditional string puppetry of Rajasthan. These are made of assorted cotton fabric sewn by the women folk in the villages of Rajasthan. These strings of colorful cotton chicks with a brass bell attached at bottom are ideal for decorating a room, as these pieces are handcrafted, hence no two would be alike. So this is the only one like this in the world. I still believe, though, even if something is fabricated, made in a factory, no matter how precise it tries to be, no two objects will ever be the same, atomically speaking, because you would have to get it down to the atom, to the shape, to the size perfectly. And that perfect imperfection is what makes everything perfect in its sense, because then everything would be the same and boring, and nobody wants that. So what do we have here? Another description tab. Fabric elephant's hanger. Vivid pops of color and handmade details give our whimsical fabric elephant's hanger global appeal. Marvelous for displaying anywhere in your home. Handcrafted by artisans of India, this hanger features one-of-a-kind details and dimensions, handcrafted of string with fabric details. Each is unique, made of fabric from local Indian markets. I've said this before, due to handcrafted nature, no two are alike. Part of our fabric hanger collection, world market exclusive, made in India. And this one is a large one. It's 27 inches in length, so it's pretty lengthy. You can hang it about anywhere. I hang it on my bedside. It's kind of funny too because every time I move around or shift myself around in my bed, it makes this sound. So that's a nice piece. If you don't like noise or white noise or background noise in general, or just can't stand the sound, then I would not get this if I were you. So I'm going to put this down. And the last object I will be speaking about is this other elephant hanger. And this one makes better sounds in my opinion. It has a different textured rope here. It's more smooth. And these beads are also different as well. Similar stringy pieces that were attached to the elephants I just shown you. And this has a pattern of blue, yellow, green, red, purple. So it's just different colors. Again, it has a bell on the bottom and little tinier bells attached to each elephant's foot to give it that noise in general. See how they can hang this in the entrance of shops or something. But there is one more description tab. The Paper Mache Elephant Wall Hanging. Our Paper Mache Elephant Wall Hanging is a whimsical way to add color to your home decor. Handcrafted in India, it features multicolor elephants painted with fun Indian designs with a bell on the end. Details and dimensions. Handcrafted of paper mache, due to handcrafted nature, no two are alike, and made in India. This one is a bit longer. It is 29 inches in length, which is very odd, because I thought this one was shorter. Let me check into that and see if I am mistaken. They're probably talking about the piece in general and not the string piece right here. Apparently this one is shorter than this one, so maybe I could be wrong, but I doubt it because it says that this one is made of fabric and this one is made of paper mache, which makes sense. I mean, this is obviously fabric and there's no fabric on this one. So maybe it's a fault on their part, but they're pretty much the same size. If you look at it, you know, you can hang them together if you want a bit more noise. That's totally fine. Thank you very much for spending time with me watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making this video. And stick around, and a lot more exciting videos to come up. This next video that I'm going to be making, that I'm going to be posting next week, is a huge project I've been working on and spending a lot of my time on. And I'm just kind of excited about it. I've barely been getting any sleep because of it, because of planning and, you know, thinking and what am I going to do. So that has nothing to do with this video, but I just wanted to announce it ahead of time, so that's something to look forward to, and something that I'm very proud of, and something that I feel I maybe should be doing, and something people have been telling me that I should be doing, but I've just been ignoring it, and I just want to give it a try and see how it works. So